All right, y'all, it is 6 o'clock in the morning, not even 5 something. We're at the train station. Had a lovely time in Lucerne, but now we are off to Nice. So we're waiting for our train. It'll be here in like 20 minutes or so, and then all day of travel again. But Lucerne was gorgeous, probably my favorite, except for how expensive it is. Like super expensive, but beautiful. Anyway. Bonjour. Look at all this fabric. Oh, I would love to take some. Look at all these mosaics on the wall. This one's super cool with the ship. So cool. Oh, look at the merman. And I don't know what that is. Sea creature. Looks like a bull mixed with a... Oh, and then they're fighting on dolphins. That's cool. These are so cool. We are at Castle Hill, overlooking the French Riviera in Nice, France. It's gorgeous. These are the ruins of the castles, or of the castle left. We're in the village of Easy, and we're walking up these medieval steps, which are quite steep. There are tons of shops and cute things. All the cacti and succulents. And there's a gallery up here, but it's closed. We're all mad here. It's really cool. So we're in Monaco. We took a day trip, and Teen is our driver, private tour guide, and he's hilarious. And he's telling us all of the ins and outs of Monaco. It's really fun. It's a good tour. And that's the famous Monte Carlo Casino. So that is one of the best restaurants in Monaco. So it's a beautiful park, but there's a 7-tier parking garage below it that holds probably the most expensive cars in the world. We are in Palace and we're going to go see the changing of the guards. And then maybe grab a bite to eat. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. You can't go in the palace though, apparently. We asked. Look at all the cannons and the cannonballs. What a view. We were up on there this morning. Okay, it's our last day in Nice, and there is a flea market slash antique market kind of thing that's happening today, so we're gonna go check that out and then go get coffee. Yesterday we went to Monaco on a private tour, and that was cool to see. Really interesting. I don't know that I would go to Monaco for any other reason. There's not a lot to see. Apparently it's only half the size of Central Park in New York, so that was fun to learn. Our tour guide, Teen, was very, very nice and funny. He was hilarious, so really enjoyed that. And then last night we went to La Quebec for dinner. Oh, before that we went to the Modern Museum of Art here in Nice, and then today I think we're gonna go see the Matisse Museum potentially after the market. But first we're gonna go to the market, then coffee and breakfast, and then the museum. It's supposed to be a beautiful day here, and the rain is not coming until tomorrow, so we are winning on this weather situation. Every day it's been awful. We have been traveling, so that's really nice. But anywho, so we're ready. We're gonna head out. Our hotel room is a mess. Look at this, it's everywhere. We also have this like weird creepy clown thing above our bed. I don't know. It's a nice hotel, but it's just weird. So anyway, we'll have to pack up tonight. Do we have dinner reservations tonight? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got dinner reservations tonight. We went to this amazing dinner place. Ian keeps calling it Le Plongeur, but that's not. It was an old diving dock or a ship dock thing. And anyway, I'll insert some clips. It was gorgeous, but if I haven't already. But anywho, we are having a great time in Nice. And then tomorrow we get up super, super early and we leave for Barcelona, and we have 3 trains. To get to Nice, it was 4 trains. And then to get to Barcelona, it's 3. And then to get to Madrid, is it 1? I don't, 2 maybe, we'll see. So anyway, and then we go home in a week. So I have really enjoyed our time, but I miss my bed and my dog and the conveniences of my life, like a laundry machine. So anyway, we're gonna go see what we can see. Maybe we'll find some treasures, and we'll take y'all along. I'm gonna go here for breakfast. Looks pretty good. Oh, look at the little snail. That's cute. Look at all these cute little shops. Okay. So much pretty pottery and dishes. Well, those are cool chairs over there. And look at that painting. That's pretty. I can't get any of that home though. Too big. Look at the little boat. It's pretty. Gosh, the flies are unbearable. Oh, that's a pretty cutting board. I can't get that home, but that's pretty. Yeah. Look at that little dog. He's trying so hard to get to whatever he smells. Oh, look at that ginkgo flower or leaf. It's pretty. All of the art. So much art. Those little tables are, the trunk is gorgeous. And look at all this huge candlesticks. Those are cool. These poor people. What are those? Little charms? Oh yeah. Huge Halloween. Oh, look at how pretty that pocket watch is right there. Look at these massive lampposts, poppers. Love that. Reminds me of what we saw yesterday, but there's no way I can get that home. It's a cute little bar. I think we have to go up this way. Y'all, look at all these pigeons. It's insane. Really, this situation over here is insane. But look at Barcelona. Isn't it beautiful? I would never want that many pigeons on me, ever. I'd be so afraid they'd poop all over me. This is a cute area. There's a lady singing opera up here. I like the sense of humor here in Barcelona. Get hit with his little pot belly. Oh, these are cool. All of the Christmas ornaments. That's the theater. It's really cool. All the mosaic tiles and different types of brick. Hey guys, so it's been a couple of days. We're now in a new city. We're in Florence, sorry, not Florence. We are in Barcelona, and we've been here a day, 2 nights. Like today's our second night. So 1 full day, but we had to get from Nice to Barcelona, and it was a nightmare, y'all. Like an absolute nightmare. First of all, it was pouring down rain. We had to be at the train station at 6 a.m. Pouring down rain, soaked all the way through. It took over 24 hours for our stuff to dry. Then we get there, we get on our train, all's well, and then we get delayed 45 minutes and missed our connection. I don't know, some train station in the middle of France, on the south of France, but still like in the middle. And we get there, nothing, and I don't expect everything to be in English, but I had a misconception because like when we were in Italy, everything was spoke, all of the signs and all of the communication was in Italian and then German and then also English. And same thing in Switzerland. It was all German, Italian, and English. And so I just kind of assumed that France would be the same just because that had been the experience for 2 different countries. And it wasn't. Everything was in French, and it was only French. And if you did not speak French, you were screwed. And luckily, we had some really nice people around us that helped us translate, because had it not been for them, I honestly don't know if we probably still would be somewhere in France right now. We got there. There was this incessant honking, and I thought it was the train for the longest time. It was actually protesters, which... fine, be protesting, like you have the right to, but my god, air horns like consistently in like one of the most acoustic, like the most acoustic place you possibly can, a flippin' train station with like 20-foot ceilings and like nothing but hard surfaces. It was so annoying. We finally got on another train. We were waiting for it, and we see these scammers like posing as police. Luckily, I had read something about people were like acting as though they're police officers and like asking to see in your bag and your ID and wanting to see your wallet and all this stuff, and then like scamming you and taking your stuff. And so there were these like 4 guys that were kind of like asking to look in people's bags, and they had like an orange armband that said police, but they weren't wearing it. They were just flashing it. And I told Ian, I was like, let's get out of here. And so we skirted around them, got on the train, finally made it, got to Barcelona, and then came to our hotel room and honestly like passed out. We were so tired. We did nothing yesterday. It was just so draining. and so exhausting trying to like navigate all of that, and like so stressful. And so anyway, we got here, we just took takeout and like came back to our hotel room, showered, took it easy, slept in this morning, honestly. And then we went to this really cute restaurant. What was it called? Billy Brunch. It's in Barcelona. So we're staying, what area is this? You know? I don't know. We're not in the Gothic center, but we're kind of close to it. And so Billy Brunch was very much like an Americanized brunch place, but they had really good coffee this morning, which is what we needed. We're staying in this place called the Chic and Basic Hotel. I mean, it's nice, but it is tiny. Y'all, that's it. That's the room. And the bathroom's big, but like we can't even fit our suitcases in here. Like we had to put them in the wardrobe, like take all of our clothes out and put them in the wardrobe. We're only here for 3 days, so it's kind of annoying that we had to do that, because I know I sound very complainy right now. I'm really not. I'm going to tell you about the fun things we did in Barcelona, but it was just a pill to get here. And we were absolutely exhausted. Got up, went and did brunch, and then just kind of walked around today, did a little bit of shopping. We were up near one of the like famous houses here by the famous architect Gaudí, I think is his name. He does all of it almost looks like Dr. Seuss architecture. It's really cool. And then what else did we do today? Did we just shop? We didn't go to brunch until like 11 though. Got some souvenirs for some Christmas gifts. I made a pledge that I was going to buy all of my Christmas gifts in Europe, A, because you can get things nobody can get here, and B, so I don't have to do it when I get home and fight the crowds, because we've definitely been fighting enough crowds here. And then we had a walking tour, it was a private walking tour, which was really nice because you can hear things a little bit easier and you can ask your questions. And I do think she tailored it kind of to like what we were interested in, which I love architecture and art, and Ian loves history. So like those kind of go hand in hand together. So we walked about and saw the castle and the King's cathedral and just a bunch of other stuff. I can't honestly remember all of it because we saw so much, but it was well worth it. If we were supposed to have gone yesterday on a tapas tour and then to a flamenco show. Well, it started at 4:30 and our train wasn't getting in until 5 or 4. And so we would have had to lug all everything around, and we were just like, that's not going to work. Like, so we canceled that. We kind of recreated it tonight. We went to a restaurant. And y'all, we shared tapas tonight, and I got, we shared them. We got like these little it wasn't cod fritters and lamb with a mint yogurt, and also these honey and mustard seed short ribs, and buffalo cheese. It's not like buffalo like you would think in the US. It's more like wet, like not really cottage cheese, but not really mozzarella, somewhere in between, with tomatoes, like so a bruschetta kind of thing. And then we went to a flamenco show tonight, and it was incredible. Like, those dancers left everything out on the floor. I'll insert a clip. They let us take like a very small video at the very, very end. And they said it was okay. So I took a video, but there were these women that would not stop talking the entire time. And then they finally left halfway through it. And then a family came in with a kid who wouldn't stop complaining and boo-hooing. And so it kind of ruined it. But there was an amazing guitarist who I swear played as well as Carlos Santana. Like, it was incredible. The only time I've ever seen someone move their feet that fast was in the movie A White Christmas, when Betty, the blonde, does her little tap thing, and it goes, that's how fast it was going. It was insane. So we just got done with that. Tomorrow we are getting up, getting coffee. We're gonna go see the theater. There's an amazing theater here that was commissioned by the People's Choir. So we're gonna go see that in the morning, do a little bit more shopping. Not much. I have almost everybody covered. I just have 2 people on my list that I need to purchase something for. Then we're doing that, and then we're going to the Picasso Museum tomorrow. And then if we have time, we might go see a couple other things. And we have dinner reservations at 7. Oh, y'all, I went into Sephora today, and I spoke what little Spanish I know. And the lady continued to speak to me in Spanish, and I told her, muy poquito español, habla español. And she was like, oh, English. Okay. She's like, well, you speak impeccable Spanish for what you do know. And I was like, oh my God, that's so good. Like, I'm proud of myself, because I have not, other than being in the DR earlier this year, I don't think I've spoken any Spanish in probably 5 years. And I learned Italian for this trip, and Ian learned German for this trip, and what we should have learned was French, because that's what we've actually needed on this trip. So anyway, we got 3 out of the 4 languages that we needed on this trip, and we really probably should have learned French out of every single thing. So anyway, we are having a good time. We are here in Barcelona. We have 1 more full day, and then we take a train out to Madrid, and we're there an afternoon and a full day, and then that's it. And then we fly home. And y'all, I'm ready to go home. I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. I really miss my bed, and I miss my baby Delilah, and I really miss eating at home. We have eaten out for every single meal for 3 weeks, which I knew we would, but knowing you would and actually doing it are 2 very different things. And the food has been phenomenal, but I am ready to just like, A, save a little money, and B, be home. And I'm probably going to be a hermit for the next 2 months and not go anywhere. Well, at least the next month, and not do anything and not go anywhere except for my couch. Anywho, I'm tired. I'm going to take my makeup off, and I'm going to snuggle in, and we might watch a TV show for about 2.2 seconds. Look at all these fancy, there's a ravioli, and that tart looks phenomenal. Wow, those are beautiful. Gonna go see the Picasso Museum. All these scrumdiddlyumptious cookies. Good morning, guys. It is, what is today? Friday? Friday. It's Friday morning, and we are leaving Barcelona. Ian and I are not feeling great. Like, just kind of icky. I think there was some mold in our, oh, sorry. You're talking. I think there was some mold in our hotel room. It got my allergies flared up and his asthma flared up, but it didn't really start happening until yesterday, and we knew we were leaving today. So anyway, we are in the train station in Barcelona, or in the city center of Barcelona, and just waiting on our train, and then we'll go to the main hub, and then we are on our way to Madrid. So we only have like a day and a half in Madrid, and then we fly out on Sunday morning. Ian was researching, and it sounds like we have to be at the airport 4 hours early for international flights in Madrid, so that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. I'm ready to get home. He is too. I think we're tired. We hit our wall at 2.5 weeks, and we're done. So anyway, we went and had coffee this morning and a croissant, and then another day of travel, and then we are heading home. So very excited. We're going to go to the museo. Well, I'll tell you later when it's not so loud. Good morning from Madrid. We really only have one day here, so we're making the most of it, and we're gonna see as much as we possibly can before 2 o'clock when we go to the Prado. We went and got coffee and some breakfast. And where are we headed now? The Egyptian temple that was given to Madrid as a gift for helping build a dam, I believe. And we got some bad news last night. Delilah is not doing well again, and we fly home tomorrow. We were thinking about cutting our trip short, but to move our tickets up one day, 4,000 euros to do that. So she's in good hands. She's at the vet's office now being taken care of, and we know that there's nothing we can really do more, so we're just going to enjoy the day as best we can and take in these spectacular views. And we fly out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and we get home Sunday night, which tomorrow is Sunday, and we get home Sunday night at like 5:45. So anyway, we're gonna enjoy today and have it jam-packed. We have dinner reservations after the Prado at 7:30. We accidentally missed a tapas tour last night. We didn't see it in our agenda, so whoopsies. But Ian got a burger, I got chicken tenders for dinner, and it was great. So anyway, now we're off to go see all the things. Look at all of this roses. It's a rose garden in Madrid. So pretty. Oh, it's pretty. Plaza de España. It's an Egyptian temple gifted to the Spanish for helping them build a dam. Normally there's a fountain, but it's closed today. The Gardens of what? Gardens of Sabatine and the Spanish Palace. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's drumming. I think they're doing the changing of the guards at the Spanish Palace right now. We'll see if we catch any of it. Cathedral of St. Katrina? Santa Maria, just kidding. And it is literally right across from the doors of the palace. Museo del Prado, and we're about to go in. And look at this gorgeous church. I don't know what kind of church it is, but it's there. Okay, y'all, we went to the Museo del Prado, I got in trouble because I did not see that you were not supposed to take photos in the Picasso Museum. They genuinely did not care. So whoopsies. But it was just a lot of like religious and oil painting. I don't know, it's just not my style of art. I mean, I'm glad we saw it. I would not go again. I'd go to MoMA or even the Met, honestly, before I went back there. It was not good. So now we are in, what park is this? I know it's a park, but what park is it? I don't know. We're in some park that has the Crystal Palace, which is an observatory / greenhouse. So we're gonna walk to that, but we're taking a light off real quick. And then we are about 45 minutes to an hour away from our hotel. So we're probably gonna Uber back, rest a little bit before we go to dinner tonight, and then we pack up. And y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but my suitcase cracked. So we have to duct tape that thing and hope that Delta gets it back to the States before it completely gets annihilated. It went crack yesterday on the train, and Ian went and got duct tape to try and fix it. I mean, I just need them not to rip it all the way open, but I'm not buying another one. I mean, we have Ian's suitcase, which is a nicer suitcase anyway, and we don't really travel with two big ones very often. And I think if we do a long trip like this to Europe again, we will also not do two big suitcases like this again, because it was pretty strenuous to try and figure it out. So anyway, we're just taking a rest. Our vacation's over, y'all. It's been fun. We hit a wall. I've talked about it. We're ready to go home. Like I said this morning, if it wasn't $4,000 to get on a new flight, we probably would have yesterday, or like flown out today. But I'm glad we stayed in Madrid. Like, I actually really like Madrid better than Barcelona. It feels a little bit more like New York City to me, like Upper East Side, which I like. So neoclassical architecture and romantic architecture versus like in Barcelona is just, it's very much an alt city, and I just don't think we capitalized Barcelona as much as we probably should have. So we were tired and stressed, and I don't know, just ready to call it done. But anywho, we're gonna go finish up sightseeing today, have a nice dinner, pack up, see if we can get everything in there, and not have my bag rip anymore. All right, see y'all later. Kind of see it through the trees there. Okay guys, we are home from our travels. It was an amazing trip. It's actually been a couple of weeks. I have been trying to, lack of a better term, gather up the energy and the effort to film this. We got back Sunday night, and Delilah was not doing well. She was in the hospital, and she had kind of recovered. She got into some medication that she wasn't supposed to, and then she had gotten better, and we went to go pick her up, and then on Monday, and found out that the cancer had actually caused fluid in her lungs. So we made the very difficult decision to say goodbye to her. And it was really hard to say goodbye, especially after being gone for so long. But we had made the decision early on when we got her diagnosis that whatever was best for her was what we were going to do. So, like I said, it's been about 2 weeks, and it has been a struggle, and it's been really hard and lonely without her. But anyway, so I've been a little MIA. Didn't mean to be, had a lot of things on the docket for this holiday season. we were taking time as a family to grieve and just, you know, take a moment and feel all the feels. She was with us for 11 years, almost to the day. She passed one day before her 11th birthday, which is a good long time, and we know that we gave her the best chance and the best life that she could have. So anyway, we have been taking the time we needed to grieve and try to heal. And all that being said, it is important to feel your feels, and sometimes it's okay to know when you need a distraction. So I'm hopeful that, you know, my YouTube channel can be that for me. So got a couple of things headed your way, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. So thank you all for your love and support and understanding throughout this. You guys don't realize, you know, when I told you about taking a step back, the encouragement that I got was really heartfelt, and I really appreciated it. And so I'm just thankful for all of you that show up and watch my videos, and, you know, the small but mighty community that we're building here. And I just wanted to take a moment to keep you guys updated and also to thank you for everything. So until then, I hope you guys are enjoying time with your loved ones, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.